My name is Paul Lavelle, and I'm the founder, executive director for Operation Restored Warrior. My military background includes 26 years of active duty as a medic in a variety of various leadership positions, ending as a superintendent of the medical organization at the Air Force Academy. The statistics that I heard recently is that there are an average of 3 warriors taking their lives every single day. That is unacceptable. Operation Restored Warrior is an organization that focuses on the issues of PTSD and suicide ideation. We've had numerous warriors come through our program that have suffered from those issues, and they have been 100% restored. I was with an organization that specifically addressed the issues of men and warriors, and being a military man myself, I found that the issues that were facing the warriors was very significant. And in 2008, I started Operation Restored Warrior. And since that time, we've had over 250 men come to our program where we have small groups between 5 and 8 men at a time, once a month. And they have come and received incredible healing. Operation Restored Warrior is a nonprofit, and we offer a free 5-day program to our troops. And they come here and they learn how to address the issues in their lives. They go home as better citizens, better fathers, better husbands, and better leaders. Every member of the Operation Restored Warrior team is a veteran, and not only a veteran, but they have been through the program themselves. At great personal sacrifice to them and their family, they come and they offer their skills. Even the lodge that we use here is donated free of charge to us because they're allies of what we're doing. They believe in what we're doing, and they have seen the changes of what we have done with these men. In a moment, you'll be hearing stories of some of the warriors that have attended Operation Restored Warrior, and you're going to hear them share stories of the impact that their wives have seen in these men.
And really attended some wounds that I didn't know were even there inside of my heart.
My wife would often say that she couldn't deal with me. She didn't understand who I was.
My life, in many ways, personally, was a train wreck.
My name is Frank Fetzko. I'm a retired senior chief, bosun's mate from the United States Navy, served 22 years, and a retired Navy SEAL. I became aware of ORW through a friend, Paul Lavelle, who told me about it. I was on the verge of losing my marriage, had broken trust with my children, and attending ORW made all the difference in the world. It saved my life, and in fact now I participate as a ORW attendee. So.
My name is Major Matthew Benini. I'm a major in the United States Army. I'm an armor officer. I commanded in Operation Iraqi Freedom II in Sadr City, a company of tanks. I graduated from West Point in 1998 and just finished up a 3-year tour there as a math instructor. About a year and a half ago, I got a phone call from a close friend that I served with in Iraq. Both he and I were having problems with our marriages. He had heard about ORW and he asked me to go to the drop zone with him. And it's transformed the atmosphere in our home between my wife and I. And when I come home every night, I get out of my car, the garage door goes up, and the most adorable little 4-year-old girl comes running down the driveway.
My name is Master Sergeant Chad Anthony Coltved. I'm currently in the USASOC, which is U.S. Army Special Operations Command, G3 Operations. I'm the Senior Special Forces JTAC Evaluator for the Army. There's just something about taking personal reflection and looking at yourself and being able to actually just step outside of society and everything that's out there that can interfere with our lives, and being able to just take a break. And you owe that to yourself. If you're struggling in combat stress, you're wounded, you got family problems, work-related issues, ORW is just a place where you can release and exit from all those things that are constraining you in your life, and I highly recommend it.
I'm Lieutenant General retired Jerry Boykin. I spent 36 and a half years in the United States Army.
I'm Chief Master Sergeant Paul Lavelle, and I spent 26 years in the United States Air Force.
I want to speak to you men, you warriors. You men that have been in combat, you've deployed multiple times, you've seen a lot of bad things. The way that we as men and as warriors deal with those things is we just simply suppress them. We put them aside. We don't deal with them. Somehow we feel that it's a failure on our part if we deal with those things and they cause some kind of emotion inside us. We're supposed to be tough guys. Well, I'm just as tough as the rest of you. But I would tell you that if you're sitting on the fence and you're wondering whether this program will do you any good or not, as one who has seen combat in a lot of places over a lot of years and that understands exactly what you're dealing with, I want to encourage you, spend 5 days with us. Spend 5 days here with other men that have been through exactly the same thing. This is not a touchy-feely session. This is not about trying to feminize you. This is about trying to get you as a man, as a warrior, to understand that there are people that have been through the same thing. I want to encourage you. Don't wait. Go ahead and sign up. Get into this program, and that will be 5 of the most positive and helpful days that you will spend.